The US military has said that a Chinese fighter jet had conducted an unnecessarily aggressive maneuver during an intercept of a US spy plane in international airspace over the South China Sea last week. The Chinese J-16 fighter had cut directly in front of the nose of the US RC-135 Rivet Joint recon aircraft on May 26, forcing the US plane to fly through the wake of the turbulence of the intercepting aircraft. In the video of the incident released by the US military, the turbulence is evident as it disturbs the US aircraft along its flight path. The RC-135 was conducting safe and routine operations in international airspace, the US Indo-Pacific Command has said. It is the latest incident of what Pentagon officials warned could lead to a major escalation. A video captured from the RC-135's cockpit showed the Chinese fighter jet streaking across the sky just ahead of the aircraft before it hit the turbulence. The cockpit then shook around and the jet disappeared toward the horizon. A similar incident involving a Chinese jet and a US RC-135 also took place in December, forcing the American plane to take evasive maneuvers to avoid a collision. Following the declassification of the video, the US Pacific Command has said that the United States will continue to fly, sail and operate safely and responsibly wherever international law allows. The incident, which the Pentagon says is part of a pattern of behavior by China, comes at a time of already heightened tensions between Washington and Beijing over issues including Taiwan and an alleged Chinese spy balloon that was shot down after traversing the United States earlier this year. The announcement on the latest incident came just a day after the Pentagon said that Beijing had refused a US invitation for the Defense Secretary to meet his Chinese counterpart in Singapore later this week. In response, the Chinese embassy in the US has questioned the sincerity and significance of the invitation, pointing to US sanctions imposed on Chinese officials, institutions and companies. A senior US defense official said that there have been an alarming increase in the number of risky aerial intercepts and confrontations at sea by Chinese aircraft and ships, actions that have the potential to create an unsafe incident or miscalculation. But the senior official also said that the timing of the announcement was unrelated to China's refusal of the invitation, explaining that information about the aircraft incident was subject to the US military declassification process and US diplomatic communication process.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.